Fieldman is a custom software application written specifically for Design Electric and Microsoft Access. It allows a foreman to quickly and accurately enter the field payroll, track production by keeping count of the items installed, and helps a foreman plan ahead for several weeks. This program is integrated with our Sage accounting system. Part 1. Why are we doing this? Using Fieldman is part of Design Electric's effort to grow the company and to make it more lean and productive. We have 4 goals in mind. First is we want to deliver great projects. It's essential that our customers are delighted with our work. Repeat customers have sustained our company during tough economic times. Number 2, we want to make a profit. We want the entire team at Design Electric to manage to margin. Everyone should be looking for ways to eliminate waste and increase profitability. This should be true whether you're a new apprentice, if you're working in accounting, or if you're a foreman, project manager, or estimator. Everyone can help. Design Electric spends about $10 million a year on labor cost. What if we're able to save just 5%? That amounts to over $500,000 in added profit. Likewise, we spend about $10 million a year on material. Can we save even 3% and add another $300,000 profit for the company? Number 3, generate cash. We have to get work and we have to do work. It's much like a factory with raw materials coming in the door and finished products leaving the door. A steady flow will keep the company healthy. Number 4, closely tied to number 2, we want to reward our team members. The more profit we make, the more we can share. Fieldman is a core basis for tracking production, which allows us to give monthly incentive bonuses to those who are beating the budgeted labor hours and rate. Well, what is needed to accomplish these goals? Well, first, we have to be great planners. Projects that are able to beat the labor budget are being managed by foremen who consistently look ahead several weeks, several months, or even years. Using the short interval planner tool with Fieldman to forecast manpower makes this a lot easier. Additionally, using the purchasing department to get the right material at the right time, at the right place, and delivered to the right location requires great planners and will drastically improve our profitability. Number 2, we need to make constant improvements. Companies like Google and Amazon are very successful because they are always making improvements in their processes. Trying new, inventive ways to increase productivity is essential to survive. Number 3, consistent execution. As we develop lean procedures and eliminate waste, we want everyone at the company to take advantage of the new processes. As we outline the best practices to deliver great, profitable projects, we want everyone to deeply understand it and to follow it. Number 4, building talent. We need to continually hire and train future electricians in-house. Starting with the ELIP program, which is the Electrical Learning and Indoctrination Program, we are bringing in a constant flow of new apprentices, training them to be journeyman electricians, then lead men, and eventually foremen. We also need to work with our current employees to help them continually grow in the electrical field. The timekeeping portion of Fieldman is very obvious. We all want to get paid for the hours we work. But what about the production tracking and short interval planning? Why is this necessary? Well, it's smart. Having specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-based goals will improve labor production. Increasing labor by even a small percent could result in huge margin gains. As mentioned earlier, Design Electric spends about $10 million a year in labor. Just a 5% increase could amount to a $500,000 margin gain. To make improvements, you must keep score. If you're not keeping score, you're just practicing. Fieldman allows you to quickly see the labor budget versus the cost early on. Are you winning or are you losing? The project foreman needs to know if they're beating the budgeted estimate or if they're losing. Knowing this early on allows you to make changes to ensure a win. Are there unplanned changes affecting your project? Is the general contractor sequencing the project flow correctly? Is everyone on your crew productive? Do you have the right material and tools at the right place at the right time? Are you planning your work and working your plan? In Fieldman, the dashboard gives the foreman instant feedback on the project's production. After picking the week ending date, the graph on the right will recalculate, and this can take about 15 seconds. The blue column on the left represents the total hours budgeted for the project. This is straight out of our estimating program, AccuBid. The next red column shows the hours used to date. The green column indicates the hours earned. Hours earned is a calculation based upon the quantities of material installed multiplied by the budgeted labor rate, which is a bit complicated. For example, if you reported installing 10 light fixtures and the estimated budget is 1 hour per fixture, you would have earned 10 hours. If you were able to install those 10 fixtures in only 8 hours, you would have beaten the estimate by 2 hours, or 20%. The green bar would be higher than the red bar because you earned hours is more than your used hours. This is a quick visual for you to know that across the entire project, you're winning. The black column shows the projected hours at completion based upon your current production rates. If it took you 12 hours to install those 10 fixtures, then you would have gone over the budget by 2 hours or 20%. In this case, the red bar, the hours used, would be higher than the green bar, hours earned. On the left side of the screen, there's even more detail. You can sort by area or division, such as raceway or wire, and then by specific cost codes. If an item is highlighted in yellow, it means that we are exceeding the budgeted hours by 10% or more. This should be a red flag to the foreman and project manager that something is wrong, and we should quickly make changes or improvements. It could be that the crew doesn't have the material staged properly, or something is impeding their productivity. It should spur a conversation right away because the downward trend is likely to continue. The items highlighted in green are the ones where we have a production gain of 10% or more, which is a wonderful thing to see. This is an opportunity to congratulate the crew. The number at the bottom of the screen shows the total hours gained or lost for the entire project. As you enter your crew time every day, which is very important to do it every day, you'll get great visibility into the project's labor production. This is a large step to protect our projects from margin fade. This concludes the first part of the Fieldman training. What's next? Section 2 will learn how to enter your crew's time quickly and effortlessly. Section 3 will learn how to enter production quantities. And Section 4 will make a short interval plan.